Welcome in here on the air. Sorry for that microphone issue. We now have we got a new warning. We got a few warnings coming out here. Oh, we just got a new one in. All right, we got a new warning here. This one here, we'll start here with this northern one, then we'll go to the new one. This one's a very good part of Sevier County, Cobb County, parts of southern Knox, down into parts of Blount County here. These storms here, this line that's pushing east now near Sevierville, Townsend, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, and Newport and Parrotsville. These storms are severe. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning that was issued for parts of Cherokee, Polk, McMinn, Blount, Monroe, and Sevier. So we're about to have a few different warnings here on our screen, and this is for damaging gusty winds. There is, let me check one thing here. I need to see if one of these winds have a 70-mile-an-hour warning tag. Considerable damage. It's this northern one that's on our screen right here. Word that potentially, trained weather spotters, winds in excess of 70 miles an hour was reported at the Knoxville airport. So damage likely here. We're going to head up toward the Tri-Cities in just a moment. But some of these storms are definitely windy out there. 70-mile-an-hour winds was reported at McGee-Tyson Airport. According to the National Weather Service in Morristown, that was a confirmed report. So we do have these severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect. 87-mile-an-hour wind gust was reported at the Knoxville airport per the National Weather Service in Morristown. So this is a very dangerous storms now. That they are just west of Sevierville all the way down to Etowah. So if you're in these areas, we need you to take shelter. Stay inside. This is not a tornado warning, but this is a severe thunderstorm warning. This northern warning has the considerable damage tag on it, and that does include all of or most of Sevier County up into most of Blount County, southern Knox County, up in parts of Cobb County as well, including Newport and Parrotsville, also including parts of I-40 there. We also have this warning down here, including a good part of it. Let me get the counties on that one here. That one includes parts of Cherokee County down here in North Carolina, parts of as well Blount, McMinn, Monroe, and it says it also clips here a little bit of severe that was not in that first warning. Also the northern part of Sevier County, not in that warning as well. I believe we have, we also have a small part of Jefferson County here, this northern warning south of Douglas Lake. So again, these are these storms. These is where the very high winds will be. You'll see it's kind of bowing out here. That is where we do have the potential of some damaging straight line winds of above 70 miles an hour. We do need to head up to the Tri-Cities because we have rain and wind about to impact Bristol Metro. Again, these storms with these very high winds, see these very bright colors, Wallen, Townsend, Wares Valley, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, about to get in on this heavy rain and strong wind as it pushes off to the east. Let's see what these storms are moving at here. I'll pull up the warning text here from the National Weather Service in Morristown. They say these storms are moving off to the east at 55 miles an hour. So these are going to be moving very quickly through our area. Now let's head up to the north here to where these storms are up into Bristol and Washington County, Virginia, going to push down into Sullivan County. This is a line. It's about to cross the I-81 corridor, basically wind and rain. This is not severe according to the National Weather Service. There is no severe thunderstorm warning on this. Again, this is a lot of heavy rain. It's going to be quick hittings. Your severe threat is mainly over after this line crosses through you. So Gate City, Bixby Gap, Wise, Pennington Gap, your threat is over for severe weather. We also just had a strong thunderstorm alert for parts of Tazewell County and DeWitt County and Smith County in southwest Virginia for some gusty winds. Light showers is what they're calling it, and winds in excess of 40 miles an hour. So let's head back down low to our most pressing situation, and that is down to the severe thunderstorm warnings. From basically Sevierville down to Etowah, Tennessee, this is where we will have these severe thunderstorms that are capable of producing damaging straight line winds, again, in excess of 70 miles an hour. One good thing, I'm not seeing much rotation, maybe a little bit down here. I'll continue to watch that. I'll look at some sources here behind the scenes to see what I'm seeing on that. But again, we do have the potential of a little bit of spin as well, and that there is some broad rotation approaching Tellico Plains. If you're in Tellico Plains, you might want to watch out some very broad rotation, but all that broad rotation can do is just increase your damaging wind threat, even if there's not a tornado, which we don't believe there is at this time. Your damaging wind threat will increase. So Tellico Plains down here to Cooker Creek, pushing off to the east, that is where we want to watch for that here. We will continue to watch for that as all these storms push off to the east. Again, damaging straight line winds are going to be our main threat, and again, our main severe weather threat is going to be here south of Jefferson City here. So again, the southern part of Jefferson County, south of Douglas Lake is in this. A good part of Cotton County, almost all of Sevier County, far southern Knox, almost all of Blount County, and then down here to Monroe County down south here. Tellico Plains is in this as well. And again, these are all severe thunderstorm warnings. We don't have a tornado warning right now here as I'm trying to get some of our monitors here adjusted so we can make sure that we are good and going here on the air. So again, we do have these thunderstorm warnings, and again, 85, I believe it was, mile-an-hour wind gusts was reported at McGee Tyson here. So if I go and I will check that, yeah, confirmed 87 mile-an-hour wind gust at McGee Tyson Airport. This is straight from the National Weather Service. Take shelter along the line of showers and weak thunderstorms. The winds aloft are very strong, and even some of these showers and weak thunderstorms bring those winds to the surface, like we saw at McGee Tyson. So that is why we are watching this right here. Again, that right there might be a little bit of broad rotation. We'll watch that down in Monroe County for you. But again, most of this is a wind threat, and that right now from Sevierville down here to Etowah is where our wind threat is. And again, it is a threat of damaging straight line winds mainly. Let me check a few other things behind the scenes as we do have this here going on. The rain is picking up here, maybe a little bit of wind. Knox County now reporting over 3,000 people, almost 4,000 people without power in Knox County. And that is continuously going up after an 87 mile an hour wind gust was reported at the Knoxville airport. A new strong thunderstorm alert winds of 50 miles an hour for northwest Cherokee County, North Carolina, southern Bradley, and then Polk counties. Again, that goes until 6 o'clock. But again, this is what we have here for you. We have mainly damaging winds along this line. Both warnings go until 5:45 in these areas here of severe weather for basically Newport. Here in Cotton County, you're going to end up getting impacted by this part of it that's in Sevierville, all the way down to just east of Athens. Etowah is going to be about right here. That is where these severe storms are moving. These storms are moving east at 55 miles an hour. If you're in the path of these storms, I want you to take shelter immediately, and we will continue to inform you on these storms. Right now, what we're going to do, we're going to go off the air. We will come back if any more warnings are issued. If we have any significant updates, we'll come back on the air. But for now, we're going to go off the air. And this has been a FirstWARN Tri-Cities Severe Weather Alert on Green WX. Thanks for joining.